The skies over Pokhran are about to roar like never before. Hello everyone, I am Chetan Singh Chauhan from News Ready, and today we are going to talk about the power pack story of Vayu Shakti 2026, the grand showcase of India's air strength. Vayu Shakti 2026 will be held on 27th of February. More details about this event is shared by Air Marshal Tejendrasingh, PVSM, AVSM, VMC, Southwestern Air Command, AOC.
Vayu Shakti 2026 is the latest edition of Vayu Shakti exercises that the Indian Air Force has been conducting since many years. It has many objectives. In addition to training in a realistic environment with live weapons for our combat crew, it also demonstrates Indian Air Force's ability to strike anywhere, anytime, every time, as the nation witnessed during the recently concluded Operation Sindoor. By this capability generation, we also signal and it forms a part of our overall deterrence strategy as well. In this edition of Vayu Shakti 2026, we are showcasing full spectrum of air operations from ISR, that is intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, to lethal offensive missions, and it also includes certain elements of our joint operations with the Indian Army. So you will see how in all domains Indian Air Force operates with agility, precision, and great lethality. So this is one of striking feature of this particular edition of Vayu Shakti. Indian Air Force's commitment to Atmanirbharta, Make in India, is very well known. There are three, four elements of Atmanirbharta that will be so evident in this exercise. One is participation by indigenous platforms like the LCA, ALH, LCH, as also indigenous weapons, some of which will take part, some are of course not being showcased here, which will be used in this weapon, in this exercise, like the Akash missile and a lot of conventional weapons which are manufactured in India. But I'll draw your attention to the fact that Indian Air Force is the only Air Force perhaps in the world that has upgraded all its platforms and weapon systems. However old, of whichever country's origin they might be, we have upgraded them, and this entire upgradation is largely indigenous, done in India, by India, and you will find that majority of the systems and weapons that you see in action, a vast majority of them would have an element of Atmanirbharta in them in this exercise. So this exercise, like I said, we are trying to showcase full spectrum of operations from the preparatory phase in which we are gathering intelligence, doing reconnaissance. Thereafter, operations which are in support with the other services or done jointly with other services. There are operations which will be done by transport aircraft, helicopter aircraft, and of course the lethal decisive operations which will be undertaken by our fighter aircraft, both in air to ground, air to air, as well as by our air defense system in the surface to air mode. So we are trying to capture the entire facet of air operations within the constraints of peacetime operations and space that can be showcased or demonstrated in this exercise.
If you have liked this video, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel.